Event was highly planned, and so I'll explain all the cover-up parts to it, and then hopefully people have followed along enough, and if not, I'd like to be given the opportunity to explain it all in context and time so that people could see the progression and have it be so apparent, because I don't know if that's the case or not. So he did a loop in the park. He traveled down the park, which was never his regular surveillance route. So their surveillance route now for my little block of this neighborhood that's so small is basically a circle around the neighborhood that goes up the park, goes out towards the YMCA, because one time I recorded him doing a straight line out there, so now that's part of it. And then the YMCA is on Tribuco, Marguerite, and then he comes back and he flies across 24092, which is where the fake transformer fire was and the threat down the street. And then sometimes he just happens to do circles there, because I recorded him doing circles there, and they've had so many fake calls because he's threatening me. And so now that's part of the regularity too. And then he comes down and goes around, and then he's back out by Geronimo Montilla and does circles out there, because I recorded him there too while he's threatening me, and then doing power circles while he thinks, because he's stupid. He got stuck on 3 houses down from me the other night doing power circles because he's so stupid, like stupid as fuck. Like it hurts. He's an idiot. And so they did he flew down the park backwards towards Geronimo, so that sometimes he goes in the opposite direction, don't you know? And then he did one loop to cover up for the insane event that happened the other day. That is just blasphemy that he's even still out here and that people aren't being crucified for what they did. And then he started to fly over my roof, because they had started to make that into some kind of route where you fly the helicopters over my roof. And there's notable examples, and one of them was when they flew the 2 police helicopters back to back across my roof in that line. So he was starting to do that, and then he got a call because he was slow, and then he took off. So there's going to be a live video for everyone, and it's going to be like, Roger, coming in to break 10-4, what's your 20? Quick, dart over here, we need your help. And so he took off and he darted to Geronimo Montilla intersection to cover up for the dart when he was down at 24092 for the fake transformer fire when I was explaining it, and then he took off like a dart. So that's that part of it. And then he went out beyond Geronimo Montilla and did circles, and then he about 3 or 4 circles, but he extended the circles into a larger part so that they went from Geronimo Montilla all the way up behind the tree at 24191. And the reason for that is because when he did the power circles down at Geronimo Montilla that day when I ran out of storage space, he came back up to my house and harassed me and ended up doing power circles right here behind this tree on my head, and then right there behind that tree while he was thinking. So he harassed me, and then he moved over to hide behind the tree and was doing power circles while they all think slow. And so that's why he extended the scope of those circles so that they would be come all the way up to my house, basically from Geronimo Montilla. So that's a regularity now, and sometimes the circles are small, and sometimes they even reach all the way up to my house. And then so everything's taken out of context, and he wasn't threatening me or coming back to harass me and enjoying it at all, and they didn't know my phone storage was full. He was just doing circles, and sometimes they even come all the way up to my house. That all just happened right now, all of those, and that was all planned, and all of those parts of the cover-up. So we can all extrapolate it backwards, and I can do it for everyone. This dude should be nailed.